Hey friends, welcome to Gardening with Creekside. Today we are going to be planting 76 gorgeous shrubs along the creek bank. Before we get into today's video though, I want to let you know that we have one big final sale online for the shrubs and the remaining perennials. They are 30% off. This is going to be the last sale before these shrubs go to pre-order. All of the shrubs that are 30% off are the live shipping shrubs. That means that we are going to ship them to you within a couple of days after you order them. You are not going to get a better deal than this 30% off gorgeous shrubs that will ship to you almost immediately after you order. These are not pre-orders. Gorgeous things. Plants that we are adding to our garden right now, y'all, you're going to see in just a minute. I'm going to tell you, these are the plants that I started from quart. So don't be afraid. You absolutely can plant these gorgeous shrubs from quarts and then add them up into your garden. So let's have fun planting on the creek. Hello friends, and welcome to Gardening with Creekside. Welcome to part 2 of this little series of the creek bank here at the Signature Garden at Creekside Nursery. What we are doing is today we are planting. Yesterday we went in depth and told about each of the plants that we're putting in and then talked about that design. So if you missed that, check out the link and I will have it so you can go check that out first. This might make a little bit more sense for you. So today, like I said, we are going to plant them. There's a lot of plants, my friend, a lot of shrubs. And so we are going to be putting them into the ground. Now, when we get all said and done with this, we are going to go ahead and mulch it. Full disclosure, that may be tomorrow morning. So this one video may be a 2-part series. We may be out here in the afternoon today and then come back tomorrow morning to get the mulch out on top of the plants. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen here at Creekside. We're just going to go with it and have fun because it is a gorgeous October day here in North Carolina. Nothing but gorgeous Carolina blue sky. The leaves are falling, the wind is blowing. What else could you ask for other than a day in the garden in fall? Oh, absolutely fantastic. So just as a very quick little recap, we have been planting a lot. So a couple of days ago, we planted the Incredible hedge. We added some camellias. And then, like I said yesterday, we showed you where we laid out starting between the camellias. We have the reminiscent yellow roses. We come through here, and again, we are doing mass plantings, right? We want a huge pop of color, because this is a display garden at the nursery. We are a business. We want to wow our customers and our viewers and our visitors as they come with these gorgeous plants. So yes, we kind of ignored minimum spacing on a lot of these shrubs because we're going for those big, huge impact. So you will see we have got a beautiful mix of, like here, we've got a mix of evergreen blooming shrubs and then a deciduous shrub, right, that blooms. So you've got azaleas and you've got roses. Huge pop of color will be happening here coming on down because we want to have 4 seasons of interest. We've got the beautiful brilliantina abelias. They will be evergreen. We have got Gatsby Gal oak leaf hydrangeas with a skinny fit ginkgo. So we've got tons of evergreen, summer color, fall color, you name it, it is happening. The Sunflower Chief arborvitaes with some weigelas, beautiful color and texture contrast here, shape contrast. The Fire Chiefs will be more like rounded mounds that are evergreen, very soft. And then you've got the weigelas that are going to be more upright, near black foliage that are deciduous. So lots of interest there. And then we have the roses. So we've got Fairy Trail whites. We've got 4 of them placed down through here to balance out the roses. We have got some absolutely stunning At Last roses. At Last is the best rose, in my opinion, that Proven Winners has come out with. She smells divine. She is just a beautiful rose and performs magnificently well for a long time for me. And then we have got the Rise Up Amberness. We're gonna have an obelisk right here. We'll see if that gets put together today, but that's where the obelisk is gonna go, right here with these 3 Rise Up Amberness. roses. And then we come through down here where we have got the Just Chill double mauve camellias in the back, purple daydream loropetalums next, and then the incredible stormproof. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you're looking for a hydrangea that is a pollinator attractor and that also has a fragrance, stormproof is it. My gosh, y'all, as soon as we set them out in the sun, the little bees went to town on those things. So these will be a 3x4. Everybody's gonna kind of grow together and really fill in, which is what we want along this creek bank. And then we're coming on down, we have got a mop top buddleia. So this is everything you know about buddleias, flip it upside down on your head, right? So this blooms in the early spring. It blooms on old growth, and it will be 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. So it's very different than what we traditionally think of a buddleia. And because we love the Let's Dance Sky View hydrangea so much, we're doing it in a mass planting here on the corner. And again, very much ignored minimum spacing because we want it to look like one massive hydrangea right here, and to just go to town. There is a bee attacking me. Sorry about that. There was a bee. I guess I smell like a flower today or something. And so anyway, 'tis the season for yellow jackets. If you have yellow jackets in your area, oh my gosh, this is, as Jerry says, this is the time of year where everybody is like, the bees are trying to try to kill you, right? It's just like they know that their time is done, and so they're coming from one last hurrah and trying to get us. So anyway, sorry about that. Real life gardening here. So what we're going to do today is we have got hopefully some extra hands that are going to help us. I have got Jerry, who has the Power Planter auger. This is the Jenny's Edition auger. This is the 9-inch. So we are going to use this to put all of these shrubs in. And this is perfect. The 9-inch is perfect for 1, 2, 3 gallons or larger. So we're going to do that. And then we have got, of course, our biotone that we are going to do in the bottom of each hole. Before we ever even place the plants out, we really amended it with some really great high quality compost. So I think Brittany and Cece are going to come help us. And so what we're going to do, because there's so many plants, we're going to do them by sections. So we're going to say, like the sky views, we're going to drill the holes, biotone, plant them. Then we're going to move on to another section, and we're going to work our way down. So that way we feel, quote, accomplished, and we're moving on down the line. So it's going to be pretty simple. Drill the hole, put the biotone in the bottom of the hole, put your shrub in that hole. If it's really root bound, we'll break up the roots a little bit, bring back all that native soil with that great compost we added to it, and then we're going to move on down the line. So we have got, I counted the pots, 76 shrubs in the ground. Basically took 3 to 4, Cece was having to help some customers about hour and a half and get them in the ground. And we've got the sprinklers on, so ta-da! They are in, they are getting watered, they are getting happy. So we're able to see, it is a windy day, so we're kind of seeing how everything's doing and progressing along and how the water's hitting. Of course, it's all brand new bed as far as the irrigation, the plantings and all that. So there'll be a little bit of adjustments that we may have to do here and there, but overall everybody is doing great. So just noticing here, this is the last sprinkler. So I don't know, I have to ask Jerry if he could go and like put some more down the line so that the azaleas and the rest of the roses can get it. Or maybe we put that on drip. I don't know, we'll see. And then it's not quite getting back here to the oak leaves. So also this abelia is getting quite large. So we'll figure that out. And if we need to tweak and adjust, then we can tweak and adjust. But everybody's in, it's all done, and it feels great. It is roughly, let me look really quick here at my watch to tell you what time it is. It's 2:30 in the afternoon here, mid-October. So this is starting to get into some full sun, and we'll continue. So we're going to take a pause for today because tomorrow morning is supposed to be like 39. So we will meet you back here bright and early tomorrow morning, and we're going to come through and top dress mulch this bed. So it will be much easier and on us, and the yellow jackets are everywhere. So we're just gonna mosey on down the road, back down this way. So it'll be a lot easier on us. We won't have to get all hot and sweaty and put out that stuff. So y'all have a good night. I'll see you in about 5 minutes, and we're gonna come back in here and do this tomorrow. All right, my friends, good morning and welcome back. We are out here nice and bright and early in the cool of the morning. Look at me wearing a coat. Aren't you impressed? So what we are doing, we are wrapping up the project by putting out the mulch that we're going to be using in this bed. So what we're going to be doing is, you can see the team is here working nice and hard, and we have got a pallet. Yes, those are red bags. So we are using, we're testing out, and so far this is some gorgeous product. This is Espoma's, this is their garden soil, which is an all-purpose planting mix. It is meant to be used in the ground. So this has got a blend of earthworm castings, kelp meal, feather meal, alfalfa meal, and then of course their blend of their mycorrhiza in there as well. So you absolutely are going to use this to amend soil. So whether you have like compact clay soil and you need aeration and nutrients in there, this would be great for that. If you have sandy soil like what we have here at the creek bank, which is crazy, right? It's one of the very few spots on our property that is not compact clay. It's because it's a creek and the years of all the sediment and all that other stuff. But we have a problem retaining moisture, retaining nutrients, retaining all of that great food for the plants. And so that is why we are using this product from Espoma, because it is going to help retain all of that good yummy stuff that we were talking about that the plants need. So it is in this red bag. It is a 1 cubic foot bag. And just so you can see it, they're already kind of putting it out, maybe not even quite halfway yet, working together as a team to get that in here. But it is beautiful product. And yes, I am talking about soil being a beautiful product. You've got some aged pine bark fines in here, and you can just see how lovely this is. It does not have a smell to it. It is just gorgeous, great, beautiful garden soil, compost, whatever you want to call it. I just call it loveliness for our beautiful plants. So coming through here and getting it all spread out, getting it kind of nooked up underneath like all the hydrangeas and getting everybody in there so that way they can have the absolute best start to their new life here along the creek bank. So we will have, depends on how much we go through. So I'm thinking it might take us 2 pallets to do this area. We will have some available at the garden center. So our local people, if you're interested in it, we should have some available for you to purchase kind of beginning immediately. And so as long as we love this, which I honestly, looking at this, I don't know why we would not love this, would be something that we could have at the garden center kind of going all the time now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hop off. We're going to finish getting all of this out, and so that we can kind of wrap up the project for today. So as always, if you have found this fun, informative, inspirational, we would love it if you would like and subscribe to Gardening with Creekside. That way you don't miss those 5 videos that we do each and every week. Y'all have an amazing day. We're going to go spread some garden soil. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.